Today, the Los Angeles County coroner said that autopsy results for actor Paul Walker could be released by tomorrow. Dental records are needed to make a positive identification. Walker, who was 40, died Saturday after the car he was riding in crashed and exploded. Ben Tracy has more.
This video shows the fiery wreck moments after Paul Walker and a friend crashed into a pole in Valencia, California. This is Walker just before leaving a fundraiser Saturday, standing next to a Porsche Carrera GT, a 600-horsepower sports car. His friend, Roger Rodas, who races cars, was believed to be driving it when they crashed. Sheriff's detectives say speed was a factor, but don't think they were racing. The speed limit in the area was 45 miles per hour. Walker was best known for his role in the Fast and Furious films. The action franchise focused on illegal street racing. The 6 films grossed $2.3 billion. Production on the 7th installment is now suspended due to Walker's death. Fans have lined up to pay their respects at a makeshift memorial. Walker's father, Paul, spoke to reporters.
I'm just glad every time I saw him, I told him I loved him.
Now, law enforcement did tell us today that this area where the crash took place has been known for street racing in the past, and there's actually a sharp curve just beyond the crash site. Now, Scott, they have not yet said just how fast the car was moving when the accident happened.
Ben Tracy in our Los Angeles newsroom. Ben, thank you very much. And
shocking news from Hollywood this weekend. Actor Paul Walker, who began acting as a child, then starring in the Fast and Furious films, dying in a car crash. Tonight, the last image of him alive and his fellow actors now paying tribute. ABC's Cecilia Vega from the scene tonight.
Just minutes after actor Paul Walker, known for his role in the blockbuster hit Fast and Furious, and his friend, pro racer Roger Rodas, drove off, this. When rescue crews arrived, the fireball was still burning. Witnesses tried to put the fire out too. It was too late. Both men were pronounced dead at the scene.
There was nothing. We tried. We went through fire extinguishers.
The red Porsche so mangled it was unrecognizable. The pole it hit bent in two, carried away this afternoon, part of an investigation that is still underway. On Saturday, the 40-year-old actor attended a toy drive-in car show. His 15-year-old daughter and Rodas' son were there too. Here's Walker looking at that Porsche in one of his last known photos. Friend Jim Torp spoke to both men before they crashed just a few blocks away from the charity event in a car that can reach up to 240 miles an hour.
He's a professional driver.
He's a professional driver.
This is not his first time driving a car like this.
Right. That's why I'm shocked.
This is the spot where the crash happened, and take a look at this. Police tell us the impact was so great, a chunk of the car flew all the way from here into that building, breaking that window.
Walker was on a break filming Fast and Furious 7. Fast and Furious co-star Tyrese Gibson was among those who came to the crash scene to grieve today, as stunned friends and fans tried to make sense of the death of an actor that tragically mirrors the movies he made.
What was the last thing you heard Paul say?
I'll be right back. That was the last thing Paul said.
And this memorial has been growing in size all day. Paul Walker fans showing up, many of them driving here in their high-end sports cars to pay their respects. As for that Fast and Furious sequel, David, it is now reportedly facing a delay in production.
Paul Walker loved cars and speed. The actor found a perfect role in the popular Fast and Furious films. And so there was some irony with the tragic news that Walker died this weekend in a car crash in Southern California. We get more tonight from NBC's Joe Fryer.
It was Fast and Furious, the high-octane racing movie franchise that launched Paul Walker into worldwide fame. But in a tragic twist, it was a fiery crash in Valencia, California Saturday that marked the end of his life.
The vehicle hit a tree and a light pole, and then, from my understanding, burst into flames.
Walker's publicist confirmed what's posted on the star's Facebook page, that the 40-year-old actor was a passenger in the red Porsche, which was driven by a friend. Both were killed, and investigators say speed may have been a factor. Today, the crash scene became a memorial for fans.
When we found out, it was just such devastating news.
Walker, who has a teenage daughter, had just attended a charity event for his own disaster relief organization, Reach Out Worldwide. He and his co-stars recently urged fans to help victims of the Philippines typhoon.
There are people without homes, people without food, people without water.
This is serious? Yes.
Walker's on-camera career started at age 2.
I think you're just about the keenest girl in the whole school.
Really? He later starred in movies like Pleasantville and Into the Blue. But the blockbuster Fast and Furious franchise changed everything.
When it took off, he was very thankful to become a part of this, and it sort of elevated him to a different level in Hollywood.
Co-star Vin Diesel posted a picture with Walker on Instagram, writing, "Brother, I will miss you very much. I am absolutely speechless," a sentiment shared by waves of fans now remembering Walker for his action-packed roles and heartfelt charity. Joe Fryer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
One more note from the